Hey, so I want to be better. I want to lock in. There's been a lot of times where I've tried to lock in, or I've tried to quit something, or start something new, or hop on a gym grind. And I'm consistent for a couple days, maybe like a couple weeks, maybe a month. And then I just go back to doing what I'm doing. And I want to change that. I want to create new habits for myself, healthy habits. I want to do all these things. But how am I supposed to get jacked or do anything when I'm hooked on other things or distracted? And so for the next 30 days, I'm going to document myself. I'm just going to try to make a video a day. Maybe some of them will be like lives. Some of them will just be like little updates at the end of the day. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go, but I made a promise to myself, and I made a promise to my boy Brandon, who is probably watching this right now and probably saying, what the hell is this guy doing? But I gotta do it. I want to do it. I want to prove to myself for 30 days that I can do whatever I want. And I want to have that discipline because I know I have it. But acting on it and actually doing it is something different. And so I have a list right here, and I got a couple things. So today is March the 2nd. Today's Monday. Yesterday was Sunday, so I didn't want to start. And today I didn't do it because I got lazy. And so tomorrow, March the 3rd, is going to be my official start day for this challenge. And basically what this challenge consists of is a couple things. I actually got a list right here. I'll read you guys off the list. So number one, and this is a goal that would ideally, it's perfect, I'm saying, but realistically, it's going to be really hard to hit. And so I'm going to do my best. But the first one is only stick to eating whole foods. So, for example, if I went to McDonald's and I got a burger and fries, that's not whole foods. I'm saying, because number one, it's disgusting. And number two, like the bread, for example, it's not a whole food. But I could replace that with rice or like a type of grain or something like that. But I want to eat only whole foods. I want to clear out everything that's bad in my body. I want to de-bloat. I want to get rid of a lot of the sodium that's just building up, that's making me look super bloated, way bloated and fat than I actually am. And so that's my goal, only eat whole foods. That's one of them. I can achieve that. I was talking to one of my coworkers about, I was giving him some of the things on the list, and he said that's going to be really hard because I can't really cook, but I can cook. I was looking at one of my coworkers, and he was telling me that he thought that this specific one was going to be super hard just because a lot of people don't have time on their hands to cook. And so, fortunately, I am one of those people who I have a lot of time on my hands every day. I get out of class at 10:06 every weekday. I don't have any things on the weekends, really, aside from work. And I usually have work at 4. Tomorrow I have a shift in the morning, but that is rare. But I still have a lot of time on my hands to cook, go make good food, stuff like that. And part of it's just going to be waking up a little bit earlier to make some breakfast, just some eggs, and some oatmeal or whatever I want to cook. But that's number one. Number two, stick to the plan that Brandon put together. So Brandon, like I mentioned earlier, that's one of my homeboys, one of my A1s, bro, one of my close boys. And he helped me go fast, just made this workout plan, and that's what I'm going to stick to. So it's kind of a weird rotation. We can get in that in the next video, which will be tomorrow. But he put out a workout plan, so I got to stick to that. And I got to do that every day. The rest days, obviously, I'll rest, but I got to stay committed to that. Number 3 is to run once a week. I said minimum a mile. I got to run a mile. It's not a lot. It takes less than 10 minutes. Just go out there, run. Just so I'm keeping my cardio up, staying healthy. It's about to be summer, so I want to, even though it's only once a week, it's 4 times this entire month. Maybe I'll up that if I'm feeling good, but I just want to start off with something basic just because I have a lot of stuff on here. A lot of stuff to stay committed to, and I don't want to add nothing too crazy, but it'd be super dope if I could add maybe 2 times a week or 3 times a week. Maybe like 4, I'm running 4 times a week or something, who knows. But number 4, just no partying. Y'all know what comes with that. I'm assuming if you're probably watching this video, then you understand what comes with partying, and I just want to take a break from going out and doing that kind of stuff. Obviously for my health, but also for my mental, and I just want to prove to myself that I don't need anything to keep me up and keep me going. I just need me. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a while since I've been like that. And not have had to rely on anything or feel like the urge to do anything or hit anything. You know what I'm saying? And so that's going to be a big one. And it's going to be hard because I have a lot of friends who got, like, yo bro, let's do this, blah, blah, blah. And obviously I'm down to go play like tennis or golf or basketball or hoop or whatever. Basketball or hoop. But do whatever. I love going out and doing that kind of stuff. But I just kind of want this month to focus on myself. Like, it's about to be summer, we can let loose then. But I just want to prove to myself that I can do it. Number 5, I guess, is just to record a video every day, keep myself accountable, really be able to track my progress in a month. Just simple one. I don't know what number, I'm not really keeping numbers, but this is just stuff that I want to do. I would like to drink a gallon of water every day, but I know that can be a little unrealistic, and I'm already putting so many of these things. And first of all, it's like people live like this normally, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I haven't lived normal for so long that I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. I notice a lot of times I tend to do that, and I put a lot of pressure on myself, but I don't want to put too much. So drink 3/4 of a gallon of water every day. I would say a gallon, but once again, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. I think 3/4 is pretty good. It's a lot of water. Hopefully I can overachieve every day, but I don't want to set that one too high. And then the next one is just 8 hours of sleep every night. Brandon was telling me that because my bro's a bodybuilder. He was telling me 8 hours is, you need to have that every night if you want to build consistent gains and you just be healthy. And so I've probably been getting around there every night. I probably get 7 hours of sleep, so not too much less, but definitely not enough. So my next one is I can only consume liquids, drinks wise, like water and black coffee. Black coffee has a lot of good stuff, benefits and stuff, and I gotta get my caffeine in somehow. Hopefully I can get weaned off of that too. But no energy drinks, no sodas, water and black coffee. That's strictly it. I don't think I'm forgetting any. It's just simple lifestyle goals that people live by and have normally. But I want to be like that. Just 1 month. I just gotta lock in for 1 month. Hopefully those healthy habits continue over. But so I'm gonna document everything. It's gonna be all on this channel. I don't know what I'm gonna title this, but day 1 is tomorrow, and then from there we grow. You got a lot to learn. These videos are gonna be kind of all over the place, but it'll make sense if you start from day 1, I guess. I was kind of thinking, like, why do I need to do this? And I don't, but I'm doing it for me. Not doing it for anybody else. Not doing it because anybody said that I needed to do it. I'm doing it for me. Hopefully future Lincoln looks back on this and he's like, you're so corny. What? I can't believe that you just didn't lock in. You had to make a video. Hopefully he's gonna be proud. He's gonna be like, this set you on a good trajectory. But thanks to Brandon for helping me do this. It's gonna be hard.